Guys, and welcome back. In this lecture, we'll be learning how to extra modify our type. Okay, so I'm duplicating this guy, bringing him downwards, and yeah. Now, this last extra step gives us the ability to extra modify our type. It gives us a great deal of flexibility, and it also has its downside. Now, what's the downside? When we cross this line, when we do what we are about to do, we won't be able to kind of modify our text like this, kind of add new letters or use the type panel to edit our fonts or change the font size or the font orientation or whatever. Okay, now that's the downside, but with it we'll be able to turn our type to shapes, okay, and do every other modification we can do to shapes. Okay, so it means we can modify anchor points, we can add gradients, we can add a whole lot of things. Okay, after this is done, now what's the process? What do we do? Illustrator. The thing we have to do, just duplicate this guy here. The thing we have to do is come here and click on create outlines. So when we click on create outlines, what it does is it converts our text to shapes and then groups them. Okay, so we can now right click and ungroup. Okay, we now have another group here. We can go into our group by double clicking, and now we can see that we have individual shapes created from our text. Okay, now with this, when we hit A or come to the direct selection tool, you can see that we now have anchor points. If we can select anchor points, maybe do extra modifications, right? Okay, it gives us a great deal of flexibility, and we drag this and then make this like this, and yeah, as you can see, we are now having very cool font design here. You can even use this as a logo, right? You can even use this as a logo. Just come on. Maybe I'm going to create the new logo for Adobe Illustrator. Okay, so I'm just going to come here and duplicate you again, of course, by holding down Alt and create it and drag it or enlarge it, and then select this anchor point and then maybe do something like this. Select this guy too and do something like this. Okay, so with this little stuff we've done, we have achieved something cool, right? Yeah, so as you can see, we've totally changed the look of our font. You can even come here, make this guy maybe something like this, come and select, use our shape builder tool, hold down Alt and just delete this guy, and yeah, we are now modifying our font. Okay, we can do this with all our letters here, all our letters. We can just keep modifying them till we get what we want to get. Okay, yeah, perfect. Now that's the extra ability this option gives us. Okay, of course we can come and add colors. We can even use gradients. See, for example, this guy, then you use this guy. Okay, we can do a whole lot of things with this. Okay, perfect. Arrange center back. Maybe give this yeah, not bad, not bad. So as you can see, we started with the type and we extra modified it to even create this logo. Okay, so some of the things you can do, stuff like this. And with this, we've come to the end of our lecture. See you in the next one.